You want to make an extra $50,000 a year doing junk removal as a side hustle? Let me break it down for you. We can run the numbers, but it's very possible to make $50,000 extra a year, and this is how you can do it. So $50,000 a year is only $4,170 a month, $1,050 a week. So what does that mean per day? You just need to average in a 7-day period $148 per day. That will equal that $1,050 per week, $4,170, $4,000 extra a month. It's possible. That's incredibly easy to do, knowing that I've done this for over 3 years, and your average job per day, now you don't have to work 7 days a week, but you just have to average over a 7-day period $148 a day, right? So that's really not bad at all. And if you're working your 9 to 5 and you're out there hustling for the other guy, okay, all you got to do when you get off work or before you go to work, take your pickup truck, your box truck, your dump truck, whatever it is that you have, and just make sure you average, we'll round up $150 a day. Hey, it can be done. I promise you, it's really not that hard. Now, you don't need to have all these CRMs and different things that's gonna cost you every month. You get your phone, use your notes section, schedule the jobs on the notes with all the proper information, give the customer a courtesy call or a text 30 minutes prior to you showing up, right? And then I use Square. Square's free except for the credit card fees. The credit card fees are like 3.2%. So if you're part-time and you can offer a cash payment or Zelle or PayPal, there's so many to choose from. But you can do it. $148, we'll call it $150 a day, right? That's a couple small jobs a week. That's a big job every week, whatever it is that you're doing. And you're gonna end up making almost $4,200 a month on top of what you're getting paid now. So is it possible to make a decent living off of part-time junk removal? Absolutely. I would start off part-time. Just, you want to get your feelers out there. You want to see if the magic is in your city. So yes, you can make $50,000 extra a year. Now, I'm not counting the taxes. I'm not counting all the marketing expenses, but you can use Nextdoor app, Craigslist, Facebook, Instagram, and before you know it, your part-time job is going to surpass your full-time job, and you're going to end up making some decent money. But if you like that extra income, especially trying to build up for the holidays, you want to have that, income that you weren't counting, right? A lot of us have dump fees and fuel and marketing. You can trim all that down by doing part-time. Man, I don't know what's up with my shirt. We did a couple of jobs today. I feel like my shirt got lazy or something. I don't know. Anyway, hey, it's possible. Don't forget to set up your Google My Business and ask for reviews while you're building this part-time business. And then make sure everything is legit in your city, your state, whatever. But hey, if you just got a, pickup truck and you're just offering junk removal in the beginning, common sense, right? You're gonna do what you gotta do to put a couple extra dollars in your pocket. So, hey, it's been a great week. We've been hustling, we've been busy, and I haven't got a chance to make a regular video like I always wanted to, 2 per week. So I wanted to hop on and make this video because I saw a TikTok of somebody talking about, $100,000, which we can break that down further, but let's just keep it simple, right? Hey, go get your $50,000 extra a year, $150 a day. It's not really complicated. We overthink and we try to overdo things and we try to over purchase and get this and get that and hey, it's all good. But in the beginning, just get some money deposited into your account. You want to start building that business bank account, building the business credit. So if it is a full-time option down the road, you got it. You're already ahead of the game. You're getting all this free 99 information from all the YouTubers. No, I'm just a realist, right? I like to make videos, hear myself talk to the wall, whatever. But you can watch a lot of other well-known YouTubers and they can break it down on how you can make an extra $50,000. But thank you for tuning in to hear me tell you about how you can make an extra 50 grand. So I don't know how you guys have been doing. Hopefully you guys comment below. Let me know how you've been doing. I really have been mind boggled a little bit. I've been getting a lot of spam, bad reviews, and bad reviews as in a 2-star, 3-star. These are folks that I haven't done any business with. And I started to do my research and a lot of it's coming from overseas. I started off with a 2-star and that was from like Turkey or somewhere, right? I don't know where all these bad reviews are coming from. I don't know why I'm being spammed, but Google takes forever to take those down. So it dropped me down to a 4.9, which I always give a 5-star service. And if I got an honest review and it was not 5 stars, I wouldn't even complain about it. But I'm getting spammed so much lately with bad reviews. And I don't know if it's the competition. I don't know if it's overseas. I'm really not sure. Maybe it's YouTube. I have no idea. It's disheartening sometimes because you work your ass off every single day to get great reviews. And then you see all these bogus spam reviews that are less than 5 stars. If you're gonna spam me and put other than 5 stars, you might as well just go ahead and put 5 stars. You can put 5-star review. Hey, guy's shitty, he doesn't do a good job, he doesn't show up, whatever, but make it a 5-star review. Don't spam me with 2s and 3s, Hey, and then send me a message. If you got something, send me a message. I'm here. I'm available to speak on anything that you want, that you have a issue with. I'm not running from bad reviews, but I am here to fix the reviews, to fix the service that we're given if you didn't feel like it was good enough. So if you're watching this and you want to go to anchorsawayjunk.com and give us a 5-star review because you feel good about, the YouTube videos, or you want to comment, like, subscribe, I'm all about it. So tomorrow is Friday. I'm not sure when you're going to be watching this, but Friday, we just got to move some furniture. Today we ended up doing 2 commercial jobs, one for Petco, and then we had to do one for our normal weekly pickup over with the pest control company that we service a couple times a week. Hey, that's what you want to build for. You want to build the commercial clients that will fill in for the residential clients, especially in the wintertime when it gets a little bit slower and you feel like it's kind of falling apart. You'll have those commercial clients calling you on a regular basis. And I did a couple estimates today also. I did an estimate for furniture removal in Norfolk, and we did another one for a real estate agent in Virginia Beach. For their client, in order to move and close on the house, they have to have certain things removed, and it's one of those aluminum pergolas that are on the back deck. Hey, that ain't nothing. And we got a couch and we got a couple pieces of furniture at that house also, but we got to keep it rolling. You want to be a week out when you start rolling really good, and build the process, build your business, you know. But like I said, you get the first phone call and you don't want to spend a lot of money in the beginning because you're a cheap ass like I am. Use your notes on your phone, the iPhone notes. Put in all the relevant information, and then I use Square. I'm not saying you have to use Square. I'm not saying you have to use a certain CRM. All I'm saying is Square doesn't charge you, the business owner, to send invoices, send estimates. It only charges you basically whenever the customer pays by credit card. And they have a tap option where the customer can tap their credit card now. And for 3 years, I have no issues with it. And I've tried a couple different CRMs. I just keep going back. I keep going back to Square. I keep going back to just using my notes because it's all right there, you know? I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I'm just out here trying to make a couple dollars. You know, a couple dollars make you holler. Hey, $20 is $20. Anyway, so you got the game now. You're part-time. You want to make $50,000. This is a side hustle. Extra 50 grand could change somebody's life on top of whatever they're making right now. And if you have a decent job and, well, you know, can have some time off, you got PTO, maybe you got a big job coming up for junk removal, hey, it's gonna pay off. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to put in the work. You have to do right by the customers. And just don't be so awkward. You can't show up and be like, where's the furniture? I got it, cool. You know, you gotta interact with your customer. You want them to remember you. You know, I had a customer say, I got you programmed in my phone. You're the junk guy, right? And that's happened so many times. You're the junk guy, you're my guy. I'm gonna call, everybody has a guy, right? In some cases, everybody has a woman that they call. And hey, salute to all those women out there that are putting in the work, that are going out there and doing these dirty jobs, knocking down sheds, picking up hot tubs, taking trash, and making cash, right? Hey, everybody in this business puts in a lot of work if you want to make a couple dollars every month, right? If you want to build your business using social media, you don't have to come out of pocket for much. You know, it depends on what you have, whether it's a truck, a car, it doesn't matter. The fact is that you start with whatever you have and you let the business build what's next. So if the business is going well, let the business pay for your vehicle that you're going to use next. Just keep putting it away, stay patient, you know, make sure that you're doing consistency on every level, on your social media, consistency with your customers, consistency at the dump. Consistency is key. So just be consistent and go out there, get that 50,000. And until next time, it's Matt with Anchors Away Junk Removal and Hauling. We haul it all, but the mother-in-law. Hey, hope everybody had a great Mother's Day weekend. Let's go out here, let's get this work, let's make this money, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I appreciate everybody watching. Like I said, feel free, go out there and give me a 5-star review if you like my content, but don't leave me a crappy review, you know, especially if I've never done a job for you. All right, well, that's it for me. Until the next video, I'll see y'all later.